So we're back in Group 2 after those 2 games in Group 1. A win for the Carmarthen Warriors over the Sniper Sevens, and as we've just seen, another win for the Islwyn Toucans over the Violet Vikings. This game, the Flying Penguins, fresh off their first victory last time out against the Engineers, taking on the 24 Crew, who put a bit of an upset in against the Barbars, the 3-time champions, in that last-minute score. Big challenge for the Penguins coming up, with the 24 Crew looking to cement themselves at the top of Group 2. And we're underway. Penguins kicking us off from right to left. Good clean take by the Crew. Out from Hopkins. Back inside into midfield. Secures possession well. Back to that short side goes Brachan Hopkins, and through the gap goes Brachan Hopkins. Has he got the legs? There is a defender there with him, but he won't catch him, as Hopkins can't get under the post, but goes in for the first try for the 24 Crew. And he has been very impressive today with a number of his teammates. Jack Jones, Steph Jones as well. Very, very impressive today for the Crew, and that is a fast start for the team looking to top this group. Conversion doesn't quite have the legs, but they'll jump out to a 5-point lead within the opening minute of this game. And ready to go again. The Crew kicking, but referee adjudging a few of the men in blue to be offside and bring it back to midfield, where the Penguins will tap and go. Oh, it's been spilled. There was a bit of a slip in there, which I think, in fairness, put off the receiver there. His teammate slipped in front of him and probably took his eye off the ball. With that happening, conditions again worsening later into this late afternoon, early evening here in Carmarthen. Strong winds and rain now again, like we had this morning. Really not easy for these players, and you can see how slippery it is on that scrum. Jones to that short side. Jones has got a lot of pace, and he's backing himself here, Jones, and he's going to score again. So much pace and power from Steph Jones, and he's over in roughly the same spot that Hopkins touched down in a minute ago. And the Crew are going to take a 2-score lead here in the first knock-ins of this game. Asserting themselves well. That's a good knock, but with this wind it's just not going to carry, and the lead will extend out to 12-0. That short side has been the key to opening up this Penguins defence so far, on that far side of your picture. Restart is clean this time, and high into the air, right on the 10-metre line. Is contested, goes backwards off a blue hand. Wharton flicking it on to Gethin Jenkins, and out wide they attack that far side again. Jones, the try scorer a minute ago, comes back to this near side and back to Wharton, who kicks over the top. Wharton chasing his own kick. There's another chaser there as well, but it's going to just bounce out of play. And the Penguins quick to get on with it. I don't think he was expecting that, the number 7 of the Penguins. They'll look to make something happen here as a burst through the middle. Still got a defender to beat, but he's got the angle on him. Comes back inside, and the last-ditch defender, that's Jones back there, does really, really well to cut that angle. Still alive here for the Penguins, though, as they come down this near side. And back in field slightly, still battling, still trying to get over the line. Recycled. Some numbers on this side. They've got an overlap if they can get it out there. And it's spilt forward. And So unfortunate for the Penguins. It was a really good counter-attack, that initial break through the middle, getting them up to this near side corner. But handling error again, just letting teams down at the moment. Of course, it's not easy out there. Greasy surface and greasy ball, but just got to concentrate a little bit more when you're receiving the ball in these conditions. Scrum to the Crew, and it's a high scrum, but it's taken off the base and over to the other side is the men in blue. Offload to Jack Jones. Llewellyn. And they go to that favoured side again. And a bit of space here, and cutting up the middle and cutting through for the third try. And the 24 Crew enjoying themselves out here. That's the third try in this first half. Just trying to get a number on the try scorer as he waddles over to the sideline to get a breather. But 17-0 lead for the Crew. A restart again. Contestable, and does the referee think he was taken out there in the catch? No, he doesn't. Play will continue, and he will bring it back now. Seen something, doesn't like he has awarded the penalty in the end for that infringement, but might have played advantage there. The Penguins had a man down that short side, come over this side of the field now and breaking through. Dragged down over midfield, and Jones has done well. He read that play, kicking around, just trying to keep that ball in play. Jones's gesturing that the Penguins man had a foot in touch with the ball in hand, but it'll come back for a scrum to the Penguins. Referee with a wry smile on his face, over to his touch judge. And that will be half-time. And the Crew leading 17-0 here in this first half. It's largely been one-way traffic, apart from that burst from the Penguins and the handling error that cost them their only real opportunity of the half. But 17-0 here for the 24 Crew. Very short half-time break as the teams prepare for the second half. What a day of rugby it's been so far. Less than ideal conditions, as we said, but there's plenty of spectators, fans, players and coaches out here in force across all the different age groups, women's and men's as well, as the 24 Crew get us back underway, leading 17 points to 0. Clean take off the second half kickoff from the Penguins, and a bit of space here. One defender to beat. Lovely chip over the top. Is it going to bounce his way? Lovely bit of skill. He'll be tracked down, needs help, needs support, and it's a great clean out. Have they got another chance here? There's space on that far side, and that is a fantastic try from the Flying Penguins. Not only the break, the kick through, but the clean out as well to retain possession. absolutely fantastic. And they get on the board for the first time in this game. And have we got a game on our hands here in the second half? We've seen the likes of the 24 crew in the last game trailing the Preseli Barbars at half-time and came out and had it all their own way in the second half, ended up winning on the last play of the game. The kick is off, so it will remain 17-5 to the crew. But that was up there for me as one of the tries of the day, especially the clean out at the end. So important to retain possession when one of your teammates makes a break and you're trying to catch up with him with retreating defenders there. Ball sent deep into crew half. Well gathered, but it's squandered possession. Dylan Richards that time gathered it, but then seemed to just give it back to the Penguins, and they've got the momentum here. Can they get themselves within a score? Just slows down slightly in the midfield, looking for that angle. Nice line of defence from the crew, but the referee... Oh no, I heard yeah, there is a referee's whistle. I thought I heard it on a different pitch. So many games going on here today. Looks for the switch inside, gives it, but the crew saw that coming. It's been spilled and turned over, and Richards is there for the turnover, and now an opportunity, but we'll come back. The ball spilt forward as Sean Griffiths was looking to get away on this near side. So the put in for the Flying Penguins inside crew half. Can they cut this deficit? Good fend, good support as well. They've got numbers out wide. Comes back inside, and that's a really good tackle. Driven him backwards in the tackle. Couldn't see who it was, but some excellent defensive work from the crew. And I think game has stopped for an injury. I think one of the crew a little bit banged up on that last play, but great defensive stand. But Penguins will retain possession. Referees just stopped to help the injured player get to his feet. Tap and go here. Still possession and territory with the Penguins. Looking for that second try. Patient build up and the pass goes loose, but it's still alive. Knocked forward though. Brought out by Richards. Spilt forward again, and they'll come back for the initial knock on, which was by the Penguins in midfield. Scrum put in for the crew. This is an area they've launched attacks from before. Can they get themselves this fourth try? Space to kick, perhaps. He does. Richards just runs out of room. Just didn't quite get enough purchase on that kick. Didn't give Richards enough depth to work with. But they'll come back for a penalty. Keep possession here, the 24 crew. That was a dangerous pass, nearly intercepted. 21 for the Penguins lurking, and that's a hospital pass. He's been crunched in the midfield as Richards. Sorry, that was Evan Davis. But space for Jones to work into here. Jones is away, and he's through the gap. Still chasing defenders, but Steph Jones has got a lot of pace, and he's going to cruise under the sticks for the fourth try for the 24 crew. Could that be the knockout blow? A lot of effort in this last couple of minutes or so. Long passages of play, tired bodies out there now. And Jones makes no mistake and puts the 24 crew up 24 to, I think it was 24 crew, up 24 to 5, sorry. My mind went blank then with so many scores going on today. Penguins take it from deep. Through the hole. Straightens up, and that has that gone forward. Referee says no. Picked up by Jack Jones. Goose step from Jack Jones back inside to Wharton, fighting towards the line. Just stopped short, but Jones will pick up again. And the ball wide, and they've got numbers here. But it's going to be Brachan Hopkins who crosses over again. Second try of the game for him. And a really well-worked try. Over goes the conversion. And that's going to extend that lead 31 to 5. And now it's the Crews game, you'd have to say. And a kick-off again into the 22. Recycled well. Nice play off the restart. Has that gone forward? Referee, doesn't matter, brings the game to a close, and an excellent game in the end for the 24 crew. 31 to 5, the win for them. And they are well on track to win this group now.